How's it going, everyone? What you're going to see today is a breakdown of the AEK-971 assault rifle in Battlefield 4, and if you're familiar with Battlefield 3, obviously that was in it as well, and it was one of the better assault rifles in the game for Battlefield 3. This gun here, obviously because its fire rate hasn't changed much, its recoil pattern hasn't really changed much either. This gun here is probably one of the top 3 assault rifles, if not one of the better guns in the entire game of Battlefield 4. I'll list you the stats to explain why, and it'll make a lot more sense when I do. Basically, if you go to Synthic and you actually look at the stats, Synthic's great for this. If you look at the stats, basically, you have a 900 round per minute gun, which is an incredible fire rate. I think it's only beat by the FAMAS. Its max damage is 25, its minimum is 18. The damage drop-off starts at 8 meters. The damage drop-off ends at 55. Muzzle velocity is 580 meters per second on the round, so that's a pretty damn quickly fired gun. The difference, though, is that it only fires 320 meters per second when you have a suppressor on, so you better for sure make sure that you're in close quarters when you're using it suppressed. The magazine size is very good. It's 31, and it fires a 5.45 by 45 millimeter round. The reload time, I think, is what gets me the most, though, excited about this gun. The fact that it has a 3.6 second reload when it's empty is not a very good time. But a 2.3 second reload when there's a round left in the chamber is actually a pretty damn good time. So having a good reload time with an extremely fast fire rate gun makes you deadly. This gun here, and I'll give you what I typically use for it. I use the Cobra sight for the most part, or the Reflex sight, one of those two for the most part all the time. I equip a laser sight for that increased hip fire accuracy bonus. And typically I'll use a muzzle brake when I have the gun, or I'll use a compensator or a flash hider. I don't use the heavy barrel, despite the fact that it increases ADS accuracy. The recoil on this would be quite significant. And I always use the ergonomic grip, because the ergonomic grip for the most part allows you to improve your hip fire accuracy and reduce the penalty by shooting on the move by 50%, which you will be for this gun. This gun here I like, and a lot of people different like, and it's no real surprise, because this gun's fire rate makes you invincible in short range, and even like longer short range, like medium range I guess you could say. But if you learn to burst fire this gun over longer range, then you have all ranges covered and near invincibility in short range, because you'll be turning out more bullets than just about any other opponent would, unless he was using the FAMAS. No real surprise based on those stats, though. It has the one thing about this gun too is it basically recoils straight up with a slight right deviation horizontally. So you basically counter it by pointing down and to the left, and you have a laser with 900 rounds per minute. Hope you enjoyed. This is clearly one of the best guns in the game, and I'll see you later.